Hello, everyone. Welcome to this live feed on our different social platforms and medias here at Simard Suspensions. My name is Louis Vignola. I'm working here at Simard for the last 3 years. I'm here today with our president, David Tremblay. David, hello.
Good afternoon, Louis. Good afternoon, everyone. So yes, last week we did our first live session in our new studio. So this afternoon we are here again for our English-speaking business partners to explain some of the recent change and news about us.
So the year actually is quite changing. There's a lot of things that are ongoing, but in-house inside the company, some changes have been made. Maybe that our clients do not see, but it's quite important. So maybe develop on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's first put ourselves into context. I've been with the company for more than 25 years now. So let's get back in time, early 90s. When I joined the company, 12 employees, roughly 50 trucks a year, everything done in the same shop, in the same location. And we were still using fax machine every day. So early 2000, I was named general manager of the company. At that time, maybe 30, 40 people working in 2 locations in Baie-Saint-Paul. And today, in 2020, nationwide distribution of our products, a strong presence on the US market, even in Latin America, over 1,000 trucks per year, and soon more than 200 employees. So it's quite a change and evolution for a company. And in life, for a human being or for a company, it's the same. If you don't adapt, you're going to disappear. So when you grow as a company, you need to adapt the structure to the company size. That's what we are doing. We have done over the years and still doing today. So we are not done with the growth yet. We still have ambitious goals. In the next year, I want to focus more on growth and development of the company. So that's why after more than 20 years or close to 20 years as a general manager of the company, I made the decision to promote our financial director, Vincent Blouin, as a new general manager of the company. So Vincent has been with us, like I said, for a couple of years as a financial director. And he has that perfect combination of youth, energy, experience, skills, competences. And on top of that, he has that winning attitude that I love and cherish so much. So Vincent won't be alone, though, to accomplish our next success. He will be surrounded by the best group of leaders we have ever had, starting with George Cloutier, that has been with us for more than 15 years now. George will be heading our special projects as a special projects manager, and he will work closely with Paul Septier. Paul Septier, based in the US, has been with us for more than a year now. He's our US business development. And so he joined us after a great career in the military. Also with us now bringing a lot of experience and professionalism into the team is Philippe Gonzalez, that has been with us since this summer as our new engineering manager. Philippe comes from Europe with an experience with world-class manufacturers of farm equipment. Of course, we can still count on Bruno Buizin, our excellent marketing manager, and all his technologies that that helps building our brands and communicate about us. But also, they are still our strong administrative team with our new human resource manager, Pascal Beaulieu. And how can do things without our operational team, Gabriel, Olivier, Maxime, and Philippe, and the whole production team that makes the noise in the shop every day.
Yeah, probably hear it as we're doing the live feed. You probably hear the drilling inside the shop.
Absolutely, and the guys that make sure that we keep our customers satisfied. Lastly, but not least, I'm very proud to welcome Dominique Lavoie as our new sales manager. So Dominique comes to us with experience at both the dealership and the corporation level. He's worked with different brands before, Mack, Volvo, and Packard Group as well. And Dominic will be there to lead and support the daily work of Stéphane, Hugo, JP on the Quebec territory, and Christopher on the Dramis product line, as pair working in parallel with our parts and service team. So really the best group of leaders that we have ever had.
So that's a lot of changes, a lot of new things that are happening here, but I guess you have something in mind for the future, or something that you see. What's the vision for Simard in the forthcoming years? What are the main goals for in the upcoming future?
Yeah, we are living through chaos with that pandemic, but we've been founded in 1935. It's not the first challenging situation that the company is facing. Just think about the last 20 years. There was 9/11. There was the Great Recession of 2008, 2009, and now that pandemic. So we are put to the test when things are getting crazy, not easy. And the way we react to a stressful situation or to a challenge sets the difference between success and failure. So after 2009, we responded with innovation. That was the key. We introduced the very first all-wheel drive conversion in Canada with TDS and Pockline hydraulics system. We introduced the first SVSE steer-by-wire steering system on both trucks and trailers. We launched our Dramis product line, jumping into the mining industry with our Dramis trucks. And we offered to the market multiple truck configurations to better adapt our product to the different application and market realities. So really, innovation is the key. And today's response will be the same. There's a potential for innovation into the company. We have put in place in the last year new softwares, new ERP, new manufacturing processes, including even a welding robot. And it's not the end. We work actually on to finalize our new bench test, a real lab that will allow us to develop products with more precision, to be able to measure the performance, not only measure, but predict also the performance of our product before they hit the road. So externally as well, there is a room for innovation. Last spring in Las Vegas, we presented our first Dramis autonomous mining trucks, thanks to the Western Star team in Las Vegas. Actually, in the shop, we are working on our first electric hybrid conversion. And soon we will be releasing our first DTS hydropneumatic suspension for trailer. So innovation is the key for us. And we did all that in the last year or month while opening a new location in Montreal and while ramping up our production capacity. So even though the economy is shaken actually by the pandemic, we've invested roughly $5 million to make sure that we are well positioned for the future.
So Simard has invested during the pandemic. We're aiming higher, aiming stronger, but there are still some projects in the background that are still coming out. What do you think? What do you envision for the upcoming month or years?
Well, as the president of the company, my role and my goal is to make sure that we reach the full potential of our company. So it's a real privilege to be where we are in the industry today. We have a strong reputation, a strong brand. We have a great product range, but there are still many opportunities on the marketplace, especially in the US. US market represents a huge opportunity for us. We already count on a great network of partners in the US. Some of them are doing installation of our product, but the question is not if, but it's more when and where we're going to open a Simard operation in the US. Actually, it's more challenging with the COVID situation. Of course, we cannot travel across the border as easily as we would like. but still we have a plan in mind to increase our presence on the US market.
And let's talk about this elephant in the room, COVID-19. We have to deal with this for the last 8 or 7 months, at least since at least March here in Quebec. What did Simard do to cope with that, to be able to answer to the demands from of its clients, and as well be able to ramp up the production and keep the projects going?
Well, first of all, the most important thing is to make sure that our team is able to continue the operation. So protection of the team is the key here. Since last spring, we have enforced measures like continuous cleaning of the workplace on a daily basis, days and night. We have been balancing production shift between days and night to ensure social distancing. We do visitor controls. We make sure that we provide personal protection equipment for our staff. Really, it's important that we continue the operation. Secondly, we've got a great collaboration from the local authorities, from the government, from public health. We exchange information with them to make sure that we put in place the measure that they recommend, and we adapt as the situation evolves. We've been able to step up to the plate when we had to face the first wave of the COVID last spring. So I'm really confident that we'll be able to do the same again with that situation. It's challenging for sure, but we're going to face that storm and make sure that we go through.
Because we had a first wave, we're in the second wave, and there might be maybe a third wave or a fourth wave before let's say next summer. How do you see this?
We have hope. We follow the news, of course. There's a vaccine that will be distributed soon, we hope. But even though there's the vaccine, I mean, we need to make sure that we protect our staff to continue the operation without any interruption.
David, would you like to tell us something before we close down this live feed?
Well, we have been there, Louis, for more than 80 years. Like I said, we've been established in 1935. So we are there with you, our customer, for the long run. There's no doubt about that. And what we are doing today is simply pouring concrete in the foundation of our future. So stay tuned, and thank you for being with us.
David Tremblay, thank you very much. I remind everyone that you're president of Simard Suspensions. Thanks again to all of you for listening to us today. It's not the last live feed we'll do either in English or in French. We'll come back probably in the upcoming weeks with new live feeds in our studios or directly in the shop. David, thanks again, and see you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.